Hi, my name is Gudrun from GA Designs. Welcome to my Happy Friday show. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here on this Friday. I am running around like a mad woman, so I am sweating, and so thank you for being here. Facebook and YouTube, make sure you say hi and tell your name in the comments. There is a benefit. The more you comment throughout the show, you get a chance to win a $25 gift card to our store. So say hello to Mr. HP. He's of course running the show. If you're new around here, introduce yourself and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Now, it's been a wild week for us.
Woo.
Pretty wild.
Goodness.
Well, I would say week and a half, pretty much.
Yeah.
Week and a half. And we'll be sharing lots more about all the different events that we did. But right now, we're a little bit tired.
Just a little bit.
So we will kick it off with a refresher. So I thought for the holidays, you know, I always try to come up with a little bit more wintry cocktail recipes. But you know what? We've been here in pretty nice heat, and a lot of you live in hot climates over the holidays. So I thought sometimes a margarita just sounds really good when it's hot. Actually, when it's cold as well. So a cranberry margarita is the cocktail of the day. Easy to do, can make it look very festive, especially when you put it in some Christmas glasses like we do. So cheers everybody. Happy Friday. Wow, that was needed. So we just actually said goodbye to our last bits of friends and family. They're flying home to Iceland today. So all of a sudden, what's been wild and adventurous every single day for about 2 weeks. It's calm. It's calm, and we can start thinking about some other things, like Christmas.
Yeah.
Making space. Make space in the brain. Make space in the brain. That's true. So, what is your word of the day? I hear it's not just one word.
No, I think it was appropriate to have 7 words.
Yeah. 7 words.
7 words.
Okay.
And
I'm up for that. What are they?
The 7 R's.
The 7 R's.
Yes, we're gonna rest, recover,
yes.
Rejuvenate, revive, refresh, get all renew, and definitely got to restock.
Yeah.
And I think after we do that, the bonus is redo it again.
We redo?
Redo.
We do it all over again. That's what we do all the time. This
fun.
is what happens after every retreat, after every quilt along. We feel like this, and so we just need to take some time, build all the juju back, all the good juju back, get that brain rejuvenated and open up some space, which happens pretty fast for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I, for example, really miss my sewing machine. So it's, I'm going to touch it tonight. I think I need that little bit of, you know, it's therapy for us quilters. We just feeding a little fabric through the machine for just a little bit helps put all your mind things at ease and connect the dots. So thank you all for being here. I
love it.
Somebody here's Aretha.
Respect.
Yep.
Rejuvenate. Refresh.
Okay,
Kobe's here.
Kobe's here, saying hi to everybody. All right, so I'm going to start with a few announcements. We, of course, sent out Color Club this week, and it's getting into everybody's hands. I hope you are enjoying this month's selection. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm not going to show you or reveal the color or the fabrics until Tuesday. So everything went out Tuesday morning, so we always give it a week to get somewhere. So just know Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday next week will be the big reveal. And that concludes 2022, 12 full months of Color Club. Maybe we need to revisit that next week too.
Awesome.
Take a look at our 12 months, full year of Color Club. Even though we have 6 months in the previous year, but it's interesting to have a whole year.
Wow.
So I'm excited to go through it, and you know it, we are planning for another fabulous year of bright, fresh, all kinds of colors.
Redo
for 2023.
Redo,
yeah.
Refresh.
All right. So then I also wanted to mention, I should mention, I saw a question. There are spots open for Color Club. That's our monthly subscription. And I think everybody agrees. Love working with Color Club, bringing them into projects. And I see a lot of them being used for our Advent projects this year. I love that. Love seeing that. Perfect choices. Perfect choices. Next up, I wanted to talk about is our Ukraine project, our Hope for Ukraine. We have been collecting blocks and quilt tops and full quilts to donate. And so we are only going to be accepting quilts and blocks until Christmas. So if you still have something, get it out to us because we will no longer be accepting it after Christmas. We still have a stack to finish, so if you do have some time or think you might have some time over the holidays to volunteer and take a quilt top to quilt it and get it finished, please contact us, help@gequiltdesigns.com. But we want to get these quilts finished and donated and over to the Ukraine because it's going to be a really long winter for those folks. So just a heads up, please volunteer if you can, have a little time, or even early in the next year. All right, and thank you all that have volunteered so far. It's been fabulous to be able to get all those quilts done and finished and off to deserving recipients. All right, so let's talk about our Advent projects. We are already 3 in. Isn't that crazy? Is this Advent going faster than?
Wow.
Don't you think?
No, I think we just have so many things going on.
Maybe just a few. For those of you that don't know, we just got married last weekend.
What?
Yes, a lot of you thought that we already were married. I mean, we felt like we already were. And then we just decided to do it.
Jump
and
on
so
in.
we had a lovely, lovely ceremony just by our little lake here, and it was beautiful.
I must say, it was a bomb. It was the bomb wedding.
It was the best.
Everybody
we will play. We are waiting on some video footage, and they're going to put together a compilation. So we will have a little viewing for you once we have that.
I don't know. That might be boring for people. Maybe we shouldn't show
Oh, maybe not. Well, maybe we'll schedule a special event. See what they say.
Okay.
See what they say. But it was just a celebration of love because we had almost 90 of our really, really just close family and friends.
Yes.
It was like really close, and we were just amazed how many people were able to make it because everybody had to travel.
You know what? I'm starting to think that
What?
everybody came here because of the weather.
Well, we had a lot of people coming from Iceland,
And
about
Minnesota.
a third of them, and Minnesota.
During December.
Yeah. So maybe it had
Maybe
a
they're not
little
really our
something to do with
friends,
it.
Maybe.
We'll see. Hey, we tricked them
All
then.
good.
We were smart enough to trick them to come.
Yeah, all good.
So everybody's wanting a video, by the way. More pictures. I posted just a few yesterday, just that I had on my phone. And actually, most of those, the one in my dress and at the house, you might notice is taken at a really low angle. Johan took those. And he takes some amazing photos at 3 years old. Just incredible. This kid, I mean, kids these days, they just know technology like nothing else. I just love it. He'll be running the show here with Papa soon. He actually pretended to be you. He came on the set one morning. After he got up, and he was sitting in his seat, clicking on all the buttons and doing all the levels and using that microphone. He's like, I'm working like Papa.
That's great.
Yeah. Train him early. But let's see. Advent number 3 went live, of course, Tuesday, and it was a pot holder. Really cute pot holders. So if you missed it, it was Tipsy Tuesday. The best way to find all of this stuff is going to our blog. There is a twofold combination. So there is a YouTube video with a tutorial and then a free pattern. Just go to free patterns on our website. And so this one, of course, those of you that ordered the Advent boxes were able to make 2 really cute ones. It included insulating material and regular batting, and then just some fabric. So they really are quick to make, really, really. I know round things are intimidating. I showed you a great way to cut your bias strip for the bias binding in the video, which is very, very easy, you guys. It's very easy. And the way I make these, it all comes together super fast. Just machine stitch the binding. I think it's really quick. It might be intimidating, but like, trust me, it's G-easy. It's G-easy. And then we did, of course, the second one was our Advent. Second Advent was our window zip, the little zipper pouch. We didn't get a chance to talk about that on Friday because we were busy, and Nancy and Kara did the show on Friday. So here is the window zip. I love that. So that's a little zipper bag, and trust me, I don't like bags. I don't like making bags, but this one is easy enough for me. Simplified, very simplified. Anybody can do this.
Nancy and Kara, they're just awesome.
Nancy and Kara are awesome. Yes, you'll be seeing more of them. I'm not going away, trust me, but we might be adding a show with just Nancy and Kara. What do you think about that? I think that's a great idea.
Big.
Big, 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 big. And they're so fabulous when they are able to fill in for us. And of course, Andrea runs the show then.
Yeah.
Not Mr. HP. My husband, Mr. HP.
Uh-oh.
Husband. Now, H might be my husband producer.
DOHP? Mr.
Mahoney?
Mr. and
Or...
Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Goodrin.
Yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said Mr. and Mrs. HP. Somebody said Mr. and Mr. Goodrin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all the above.
All of the above. And then somebody, like, we should answer some of the questions that are coming. Well, let's finish off the Advent. So again, find our website, gequiltdesigns.com, and go to the blog. There is a blog post about all the Advent projects. It has links to all the products you need to make them. And then, of course, the helpful tools that I like to use making these. So go check it out if you haven't done so yet. And we got one more coming this Tuesday, our 4th one. I really love that one. It's another quick and G-easy, especially the one right kind of closest to the holidays. But you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. We're going to answer some questions. We've been getting some questions on the wedding and stuff. So throw some questions out there if you have any. I know a lot of folks asked me if I was going to change my last name.
Yeah.
Well,
you're going to add.
We're not going to change it. I have, of course, my first name, Gudrun, and then my middle name is Erla, Erla. That I've been using as my stage name in quilting because my last name is Gísladóttir. Yes, in Iceland we have a patronymic system for last names, so that is my legal name. So it's not a name that changes when we get married because it comes from my father's first name, and then it's a daughter. If you're a girl, for example, my brother's last name is Gíslason, and I'm Gísladóttir, along with my sister. So it's always going to be my last name. So, of course, the Johnson will just be added.
There you go.
Yeah, not hyphenated, just added.
The cool thing is your father's last name is Johnson.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Because my grandfather's first name was Jon.
John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
John. Mm-hmm. So I was already kind of a Johnson.
Ties in
together. Yeah.
And I love the fact that your name is Gísladóttir, your father's name. That's great.
Yeah, it's because it's not like a last name.
Yeah.
like here, then I would understand changing it. Confusing to have two complete last names, but it's more like a, I don't know. We don't really call it last name in Iceland. We just don't. So that's that. All right. Any other questions? I saw some more.
Mr. HP's first name is Kirk. Kirk.
His yeah. We have had a lot of questions about this. What does HP stand for? Because they always thought that was your first name.
Husband producer. No.
It was Honey. I
Producer.
kept calling you Honey Producer when we started the shows and you started joining in on the shows. And then you guys, all the fans, started using Mr. HP. And that's that. That's
you guys
how that stuck. Yeah.
You guys named it.
That's you guys' fault. Yeah, his name is nothing close to that. Okay. There was another question I saw.
First name is Harold.
No, it's not. But you have a middle name. You want to tell them your middle name?
Nope, they gotta guess. It's always a game. You gotta guess it.
Okay. Hoping to get more pictures on YouTube. Yeah, so I mean so we'll show some more pictures. We're waiting for our professional pictures. We'll show a lot of pictures then. We'll do another slideshow. But we did a slideshow.
If we look good, otherwise we're not sharing them.
Okay. All right. So so then what would be the child's name if it was yours, and then what would it be for your brothers? So my brother's kids take his first name, which is Sævar, and his son would be Sævarsson, is Sævarsson, and then his daughters are Sævarsdóttir. So in Iceland, you can take the father's first name, but you can also take the mother's first name. So if I were to have a child now, she could be Gudrunsdóttir or Kirksdóttir.
Kirksdóttir.
But there's not going to be any babies. Everybody.
Someone thought my last name was Dion. Hey, Dion.
Dion?
Kirk Dion Johnson. Nope.
No. Fun game, somebody said. What's your middle name?
What's my middle name?
Kirk Dion Johnson. It's not Dion.
Leland? Kirk Leland Johnson?
No. We can tell him a first letter.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We got to make this one last.
Okay, a whole show. All right. Well, let me talk about the next segment. And that is something we have been getting questions on too, and that is retreat. Will there be a virtual retreat this coming year? And the answers, of course, yes. We will actually start registrations a week from Tuesday. Not next week, but a week from Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll be hearing more about retreat. Very similar setup. It's going to be, the dates are going to be towards the end of March. So similar time when we've done it before, a little bit later, be a little bit different format. We're going to open up 2 sessions right away, and we'll explain a little bit. There'll be a little difference between them. This is all based on feedback from you guys. So I'm always trying to listen and figure out ways to do things that works for more people. So we're excited to give you all the details in about a week and a half.
Susan, you got it right.
Oh, somebody got it right?
Yeah.
Oh, she Googled, huh?
Maybe. Kirk Captain Johnson. No.
Kirk Prince Johnson? Nope. Kirk Howard? No.
Susan said it.
Oh, she did? On Facebook?
Kirk Anthony Johnson. Anthony. AAJ.
Sometimes I call him Tony.
Kirk Tony. Hey, Tony.
Tony. All right. So if you have any questions on the retreat, let me know. Like I said, we're not announcing the details yet, but just know it is coming. You can kind of plan for it kind of last week of March or so. Last few days of March.
Yeah.
All right. So I have great fabric, exciting fabric for you today. So I got 2 lines that came in, 2 lines that I've been really waiting for because I love them. So let me start with a line called Nutmeg, and that's a Moda line. It is a basic gray, so another favorite of mine. I'm going to move my computer out of the way.
Lori, your husband is cool with the middle name Anthony.
Is that the cool factor?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this fabric. It is really yummy colors. So do you remember a line by Basic Gray? I think it was called Sugar and Spice. I don't remember. No, what was it called? I don't remember. Of course, I never remember fabric line names, but this one is similar colors, but I think it's even better. Beautiful, beautiful florals. There's little birds in there. So we start with this blue story, Nutmeg. I love these diamonds. And then we got, this is the large floral. We got the small floral. So, and I just love all the other colors with it. And you might see there's some of my favorites in there, that mustardy brown and the red rock, rusty red color. I love this geometric with the blue and a little bit of gold. And then we have just a little bit of light blues in here. So another small floral on the light blue background. And then this beautiful bird print. So cute. Love that they are tossed, so it's not directional. And then we go into some gold, a beautiful gold. I love the gold with the blue and with that kind of apricot, darker than apricot, almost a red rock color. We have the birds in the yellow, and then a great tone-on-tone print that has a little bit of a direction, a little geometric print to it. And then we have just a little of that taupey brown. So it's just always fun to think about these lines that are coming out, and I always makes me think about our color club, because we've been using these colors in color club. This taupey brown reminds me of our willow color. And then of course we had the honey, and then here's the last piece in the bundle, but you can see it's tied in everywhere. It's that lightest red rock color that was in the red rock bundle. So this is Nutmeg, and I have a great fabric pull with it, and it is, we'll start with the ones that we have in 1 yards from the line. We have both of the big florals in the line. And then there's always great accent colors with grunge, because Basic Gray designs grunge. So we also have this gold. I love this geometric print. So we have this one. It's called Geo in the Custard. And I added another gold with a chalk and charcoal in the wheat. Then let's go into this, the taupes. There's a beautiful new grunge called Golden Delicious. So I love this one. And then the canvas brown rice would be a very similar texture. I would even go so far as adding some of the willow colors in here, which we still have some in 1 yards. And I wanted to add more than just that one piece here. So the Deco Stitch Red Desert is perfect to go with this, this orangey apricot color. And then also one of our color club, the Dry Brush in the Persimmon. So great choices. Then we go into this light blue story here, and we have Crimp Ivy. It's almost, it has a little bit of green in it. And then the Moonscape in the Lagoon. And for the blues, a Grunge Picnic, perfect tone to it. And then I love this Bumbleberries Country Gray. Has the light touches and the dark touches in there already. As far as background for this bundle, I would probably, because they're so muted colors, I wouldn't go white. I would do something like the Grunge Roasted Marshmallow, or even one of our new spectrostatic, the papyrus. I love this one with it. So this is our nutmeg. I know it feels like a little bit fallish, but this is a beautiful colorway year-round, I would say. Beautiful for spring, summer, whenever. Yes, I can't wait. I actually had been gifted a charm pack from Nutmeg, and I had it here, and Johan was playing with it. So he was pretending he was sewing. So he would take the pieces out and put it under the foot of the sewing machine, and I taught him how to put the foot down because I have just a button. So he would do that. He would put the fabric under, put the button down, put the foot down, wait a little bit, and then take it up, bring in the next fabric. He was doing that for a while. That was his sewing. But I just love that if you can incorporate kids any way, any age, you know, it's going to kind of get into their system a little bit. All right, so our next line is another one I've been waiting for. Do you all remember Glyphs by E. Bond, a free spirit designer? Remember, I made the original Inga quilt from it in the book. And so she has her second line. The Glyphs line was more kind of neutrals, monochromatic, black and white a lot. This one is all color, and I love it. So, of course, very artsy and out there, but beautiful, beautiful textures. You all know I love Tim Holtz, anything unique. So she is a new absolute favorite with her unique style. The name of this one is called Root, R-O-O-T. So it's just beautiful. Her artwork that she does, she makes handmade books, and so she ties all that in. This one here, so they vary in scale. This one is brings in some of the pink and the gold. So this is fun to cut up because you get different things every time. And I think she even names each one. This one's called Bits. Each fabric has names. This one is Bits with some yellow, a little bit of pink. And we have another large scale called Tuber with the pink and the yellow, and always a little touches of that black ink. Love this print. They're like little leaves. This one is called Unrooted. Love this beautiful base color, and then there's just these specks of other colors in there. We have another large scale, bringing in more color, a little bit of teal. I actually decided to have this bundle be all of the prints in the line, so it's a 15-piece bundle. This print is called, oh, I can't see it. My part of the selvage doesn't show it. And then we have the darkest, a black kind of inverted version of the other ones. So you can see it's kind of like a black overprint, so some lettering on there. A little purple called leaves, just leaves. Guess you can see kind of like leaves there. And then we have the teal, same or similar print. So the beautiful thing is none of them are exactly the same. Every print is different. So it's not just like most classic fabric lines where we get multiple prints in just different colors, multiples of the same print in different colors. Love this one. I love the stripiness because so you can cut it any which way and you can get different things going on with this one. All right, I'm running out of space. Make some room like this. Okay, we got 3 more. We got the aqua circles, and then this one is called stems. So similar where we have a stripy action going on and then another print. And the last one going into more of the green. It's called Shoots. So, I know. It's a lot of color, tell you that. But I absolutely love it. I think it will be just gorgeous in so many things, artsy things.
Like what?
Oh, of course, I mean, I made the other Inga. I think you can cut bigger pieces, do something like Sammy, where you throw in a little accent. Just really cool. But I also I'm a proponent of adding some basics to calm things down. You might not necessarily throw all of these and nothing else in. So I did do a fabric pull, just, you know, playing with all the different colors and finding textures that will look good with these fabrics. So we start with a pixel in the texture yellow. We have the color wash textured olive oil, so a more green. I'll put on this end. So then we have some of the reds. Grunge from Flamingo is just a touch between the pink and the reds, and then a little bit more pink, the nature element in the raspberry tart. For some of these oranges, the Deco Stitched Red Desert, I also showed you that in the previous line. And another gold Deco Stitch in a sun glow. So Deco Stitch work really great with these. There's one other purple, I threw in the Bumbleberries and the Heather. For the teal, we have the Spectrostatic Forever Teal. That's a new print. And then for the more aqua turquoise, Sugar in the turquoise. Again, another more modern, great fit with this. And then I wanted to do one green that's more a deeper green, so I brought in the color wash in the Scratch Moss. Then, of course, there's dark in here. It's not pure black, so I would go with like a grunge iron to pull in more black. And then if you wanted to have an accent, maybe take out the black, do just an accent with some of these brighter colors. I would do a black, but something with a little bit of a texture, so the dimples and the charcoal would be really great. And then there is, of course, you can create great contrast by using a white background fabric. So I would go with something with a texture, so grunge in the Snow White, because it has a little bit of aqua in here and green tones, or the grunge in the Soft Clear Water, just has some gray specks in there. So this is Root with this fabulous fabric pull. Again, this is a line that is going on my shelf for me to look at, because I think, I don't have an idea yet, but I definitely will be making something out of this for sure. I just love it. Another collector, and it's okay to collect. So I get this question all the time. When you are putting together a quilt from a bundle, do you use all the fabrics in one bundle? You know, sometimes my bundles are really balanced and curated, but this type of fabric, which is very artsy, all of them are different. I would always be very kind of mindful of maybe not using all of them. With the glyphs, I think I left out 3, and one of them I pulled out for the accent. So just, you know, don't be afraid to edit, and some pieces might be perfect for some unique single project. All right, I need a sip.
Something's in your throat.
Or something.
You got to tell me to mute so you can cough. Cough. Go ahead. Cough.
I don't cough on order.
Can you tell us what quilts you have behind
Oh,
you?
yes, the quilts behind me. I have a beautiful, the one in the corner is Millie, made from our first bundle club, the Listen to Your Heart bundle. So we used grunge espresso for the background. So it's a really dark brown, not pure black, and it's just gorgeous with all these colors and makes them all really shine. And so then on the back is my Kimberly 2.0 using the Snow Kissed bundle. So I wanted to get some Christmas fabrics down here to, you know, lift the spirits. We don't have many Christmas decorations here yet. Although my husband put up some Christmas lights yesterday. Got 2 trees, so we put up some Christmas lights.
I was sweating like crazy. Like
We got some potted trees, and I'm gonna put some ornaments on it. So
Santa Claus doesn't walk around without no snow. He needs his snow for his
well,
sleigh.
there's a lot of places where there's no snow on Christmas, honey. So it's all new to us.
That's
all
awesome.
new to us, but we are loving and embracing the changes. All right, so I hope you've been good about commenting. Do you have a live winner for us for today's show?
This is what it's supposed to sound like. You can't hear it.
No. What are you doing? See,
Okay.
he does this to me.
Ho, 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 ho. I got a winner. I got a winner for you all. Drum roll, please.
Who is it? Jenny Fuller. Yay, Jenny, congratulations. All you got to do is send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns and we will get you your $25 gift card. Somebody did ask, are there any information on the classes for next year? So our class packs, our first volume 1 class pack, the Katrina and Zoe class. No changes on that. The first information you will have on the 30th. I'll send you an email in the next couple of weeks. Everybody that has signed up, you can still sign up for them. You just purchase them. They're under our virtual classes, virtual lectures and classes on our website. So November 30th is when you get that first video and information. So you will be receiving information from us real soon.
November 30th?
December 30th. I'm sorry. December 30th. I'm
so
sorry.
confused.
The brain is not cleared yet. It needs some clearing.
Need some rejuvenation.
Needs some
still.
serious clearing.
Renewing and refreshing.
Yes. So I hope you're going to stick around, even with a foggy head. Hopefully next week we're going back to Minnesota, so that cold air might help us clear our brains. Ooh. But this weekend is designated for just some R.
Yeah.
And a little more R. Rest and rejuvenation. What was the rest of them?
Renew.
Renew, revive.
Oh my goodness.
No
Just
rock and roll.
recover, revive, refresh, renew.
I can't wait.
And restock.
Restock. We got to restock the fridge. Yes, that is one thing I do have to do. All right, everybody. That is it for our show. Remember to tune in this next coming Tuesday. That's December 13th at 4 p.m. for our 4th Advent project. And our Happy Friday show next week will be hitting on December 16th at 12 p.m. Central Time. And we'll be back in Studio A.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see everybody.
Awesome.
So that's it for us today. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Cheers. And get yourself some rest and rejuvenation as well.
That's right.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.